forever I'll be forever unknown. Days and nights, skin and bone. Forever this time, forever my car. Forever this night, forever these scars. Forever I live, forever unknown. Forever in love, forever a ghost. Days and nights, skin and bone. I'm still here, but you don't. Forever falls in love with the guy that wears sweater vests. She used to be mine, but now it's like we never met. Forever leaves fast in the middle of the night. Forever breaks my heart and it never says goodbye. Days and nights, skin and bone. I'm still here, but you don't. I live inside an old photograph. I wish that I could feel your love again. So I live inside that old photograph. And I wish that I could feel your love again. Forever falls in love with the guy that wears sweater vests. She used to be mine, but now it's like we never met. Forever leaves fast in the middle of the night. Forever breaks my heart and never says goodbye.
Is there audio now? Oh, how's that? Any audio now, Mark? What about now, Thomas? Any audio? Any audio there? Yes, I can see my mic going up and down, so it looks like there should be audio. Good now. Okay, right. So, and I'm assuming you can still hear me. Right, if you look up at that screen there, I have a connection with my new controller, and I'm going to try and take Caledonia out. Right, I'm going to try and take Caledonia free flying and switch over to the main screen. Hopefully you can still hear me and you'll see Caledonia flying about. But before I do that, I'll pick up the MacBook because it's portable, and I'll show you where I am. Right, I'm out here just to show you that it's not a backdrop. Wait till I close down that the Elgato thing. What would that be, that? Right, so here's where I am. I'm out in East Ayrshire. I'm not going to tell you exactly where I am for obvious reasons. I don't want a mass influx of fraudsters coming to get me. I could handle 2, maybe 3 of them. Well, they're pretty skinny, probably 4, but if they come en masse, I might find myself in a wee bit of spot of trouble. But that's where I am just now, right? So I'm actually surrounded by trees and hills, and I'm really surprised that I'm getting that's the car. I'm really surprised that I'm getting a signal, you know, a Wi-Fi signal away out here, because I shouldn't be with it. You know, I'm right. Look at everything that's around. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. Let's see if I can get Caledonia. I'm going to send Caledonia up. Kickaboo, there I am. Right, everything's still good. I'm having to get in close. Oh, there's DJ Audits. DJ Audits, you popped into a live stream. I can't believe it. After all the privacy complaints you've been putting into my videos, I can't believe you actually popped into the live stream. Anyway, it's nice to see you, all of you. So I'm going to turn on the controller now, right? And I'm going to turn on Caledonia. And we'll wait for the few seconds it takes for them to Nigel, you're welcome to come to Scotland any time, pal, but I think you should come mob-handed, because if you came and tried your shenanigans up here, you may not get out in one piece, right? So, but you're welcome to come. We treat all visitors from wherever they want to be, England or the rest of the world, with our usual Scottish bon vivant, whatever that word is, and you'll get a good welcome when you come. Right, so I've got that. When I'll put the wee thing back on. So I now have, or should have, a signal. Oh, there you go. Right, so there is Caledonia's signal. Right, now the good thing about this controller here is, I'll just show you now. You can I can change it so that if I can find, so it goes screen mirroring, right, and it'll show you the telemetry. But I'm not going to be showing you the telemetry for obvious reasons. I'm going to be switching to the live view only, right? So I'm going to launch Caledonia now. So give me a second. In fact, what I'll do is I'll see if I can point that out here. Right, aye, that might work. Well, you might not be able to hear me, so probably if I come to do this tomorrow night, I'll wear an I'll wear an external mic so you can hear me, right? But let's get Caledonia up. Right, I'll come back a wee bit. Aye, so I'll wear an external mic when I come out to do this tomorrow, if I come out to do it. So let's see about getting her up in the air. Oh, wait, she's at an angle she's going to. Right. I'm just going to launch her for hand, because I don't want her wings getting clipped. So here we go, a wee hand launch. Right, up you go, hen. Oh, she's going to go straight into the roof of the car. Right, give us a sec. Get that belly. Okay, so there's Caledonia up. Right, let me just... So that's the view that she's got out there, and you're seeing it. Oh, there you go, you can see that view. Wait, I'll turn the camera around here. Right, so what I'll do is I'll put it into... Can everyone see that? Aye. We can hear you fine. Alright, that's good. Right, okay, I'll send her off for a wee flight. There'll be no music playing, right? But if you want to stick on some music in your wherever you are and play along, just for a couple of minutes to make sure this works. Right, so how do we get here? Let's try that button. Oh, there we go. Right, I suppose you can still hear me if I talk. So that seems to be working out alright. Aye. I just have to work out what I'm going to be doing, with this. What I thought I'd maybe do is when I come to do the live stream, because I don't want to be stuck in the studio. on a beautiful night like this. Let me just switch back over. Right, I don't want to be stuck on the studio on a beautiful night like this. And it's going to be beautiful again tomorrow. So what I thought I'd maybe do is I'd maybe come out and do a wee live stream. It might not last an hour because I can hardly reply to the chats. Although if I switch over here, oh, I can see it. Right. Right, Mark. Well, yes, it absolutely is. And I'm in an area where I probably shouldn't have a good signal, but for some reason it is. You know what I mean? Right. Okay, so I can put a few of them up. So aye, that is pretty surprising that the clarity. So I'm having to switch between screens. I'll actually probably need a second screen, so that I can do this a bit better. But I have got a go big screen again. I have got a power supply unit, and I've got a spare. Oh, there's beasties. A spare monitor. So I might actually bring them out tomorrow night so that I can see the chat and fly at the same time. Right, but what I thought I might do is I might do this kind of thing and look in the chat and say, right, here's the area. It won't be this area tomorrow night, obviously. But I'll say, here's the area I'm flying in. Where would you like me to go, and what would you like a closer look at? And if somebody says, ooh, can you fly up to the wind turbines up there, I can say aye, and I'll tell you what as well, I'll guarantee you that I can see the orientation of the drone from here when I get closer. Guarantee it. Right, so I thought that's the kind of thing that I might do, but to do that I'll have to be able to see the chat. So I think that probably will need a second monitor, right? And I'm going to try and come in cleverly here so that none of you nosy parkers can see my car registration. Right, but that's this. Listen to that. This is only this location that I'm parked at is only a couple of miles down the road from where I live. I live actually. See that hill there? I live just over that. In fact, do you know what? I could probably fly this home and land it in my back garden. And then drive home and get it, but I'm not going to do that. But I probably could. Right, so I'll tell you what, I'll bring Caledonia down a wee bit now. Right, and that's fine. She can come forward here and you can see exactly where I'm sitting. Right, don't worry, she's not going to crash. I can see what's happening here. Right, there we go. So there you go. So that's the type of idea I was thinking of doing, something along those lines. I hope you can still hear me with the noise of Caledonia's motors. There you go. Right. So I thought that's the kind of thing, that's the kind of idea. I haven't really formulated a proper idea of what I want to do, because I don't think I can spend an hour just, flying the drone about, because I'd end up with about two watchers. One would be me and one would be the Doug. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this. And obviously while I'm flying, I can't keep an eye on the chat unless I hover her. If I hover her, you're not getting a very good view there, are you? So let's look at something nice. Where's the river? Oh, there's a nice bit. That's if you've heard the Robert Burns song "Flow Gently, Sweet Afton," which I'm not going to sing just now, otherwise I'll get copyright claimed. But that's the Afton River that Robert Burns sings about, or Robert Burns wrote about in one of his poems, which has been turned into a song. Right, so what was I going to do? Right, so I was going to have a look at the chat there, because I can flick over, and so exactly, Mark, you're right, I don't have to fly the whole time. So what I can do is I can pause there. A split screen, save you taking two monsters. Aye, Jim, but this is a MacBook, so the screen's and it's 14-inch MacBook, so the screen is full size at the moment and the chat is still tiny. I can't really see it. I have to flick over to my other page where I can read the chat because it's huge, right? Yes, I know. What is it? The ACM, acceptable means of compliance. AMC, the new AMC rules do that. Actually, there is one, Bubblers, there is one not far from where I live, actually, about half an hour drive. There is one. I'm not quite sure what the regulations are in flying over it. I think there could be a bylaw. I'll have to check that out though. Of course I'm not going to fly over a nudist beach. What are you thinking? Are you mad? I wouldn't do that. Right, okay. Mark, I kind of am using my phone. Well, I was going to use my phone to try and look at the chat a wee bit, but it's I could see the chat a wee bit, but it's no much better than what I can see on the screen, to be honest with you. But anyway, so this is just a test. This is not a live stream, right? I just wanted to come out and test this today. Well, that's not a bad idea either, Mark, but I'd get copyright struck for sure, right? But what I could do is there's a wee kind of camping area that's no far away from that exactly where I am just now, and I suppose I could camp up and you know, do it a bit more professionally, you know what I mean? Right. Anyway, so I just wanted to come out and test it. I don't know how many we've got in the chat here. I'm not even going to attempt. Oh, we've got 26, is it? I don't know. I'm not even going to attempt to find out because I'd end up probably just crashing Caledonia if I did that. So there you go. So that was my wee idea, just to test this out and see if it is feasible. And as it turns out, aye, it is feasible. I just need to know what I'll have to put in place. If I can get everything in place that I want to by tomorrow night, I might not come out and do it tomorrow night. See, well, some of you might say, oh, what's that? That's an interesting wee circly thing there, Robert. Go and send Caledonia over to have a look at that. And I'll say, okay, what is that thing? Right? And then I'll say, right, Caledonia, just kind of stop there now and have a wee zoom in on that. What is that thing? And then you'll say, oh, look, there you go, that's what it is. It's a round kind of thing. Right? I'm getting the idea what it is. That maybe used to be a tower or something. I don't know, I haven't a clue, right? But that's the idea, so that you could maybe, if somebody spots something like, what's that? Oh, what's that building? What is that? I can tell you that building is that is it's the waterworks building, because there's a, I'll bring her up, see her. Oh, now see, there you go. So we've got the low warning. So she's starting to come back home now. So she's returning to home, as you saw there. She turned around herself. You can probably hear the beeping. Right, I didn't initiate that. She's initiated it herself due to a low battery. So that's her heading home now. And when I'll let her come home and land, and then that's when I'll call an end of this wee test, live stream test. Right. And you can still manipulate the gimbal, and you can actually still, can you still turn it? No, you can't on this one, on the RC Pro. When she's returned to home, I'm trying to oh, you can, so you still can turn her while she's returning to home. Okay, right, so here she comes. Let me just go and catch her. Oh, the sun in my eyes. I'll turn this around, you'll be able to see. If I go here, and there she is. Returned to home perfectly. Well done. Hey, don't land. Don't land. Come here. Oh, don't land. Alright, she's going to land. She's going to land. She's going to land on that rocky ground. There we go, she's okay. Oof, did you hear that? Right, so there we go. So that's the idea. Look at me squatting down. I'll take that off. Boom. So that's the idea for a live stream out location, because when the weather's as nice as this, there's no way I want to be stuck inside the studio when I could be out here in the beautiful Scottish sunshine, because we don't get it for long, and I want to be out as much as I can, but obviously I'd like to bring some of you with me. So if I'll have a quick look at the chat. Aye, there you go. Thanks, Bubblers. Right, there you go. Oh, sheep pen. Aye, it could have been. It's an awful wee circle to buy a sheep pen, but fair enough. Right, Dan says, Scottish weather, it's best, I'll probably head out later with a drone in air. Aye, I was thinking, Darren, obviously you know the area. I was thinking Gales Beach is a nudist beach. I bet you didn't know that. There's a lot of people who don't know that Gales Beach in Irvine has a nudist section. I won't be flying my drone over there, even if you're allowed to, DJ. You hear that? All right? Even if you're allowed to do it, I'm still not going to do it. Why not? Because it's just no right. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to get into an argument with you about it. Right. 26 watch. Right, so, okay, thanks everybody that popped in and helped me test this wee live stream. I'll end the stream now and I'll go back and have a think about, is this feasible to do it? And exactly what I'm going to be doing. If you get any suggestions on how I could, how I could make it last an hour without it being boring for everyone, please leave. There will be comments available after this live stream's finished. It will turn into a video, then you can put comments. So please put some comments in, give me some ideas, because at the moment I'm kind of floundering a wee bit for an idea of what to do other than come out and just fly about. That's a bit boring for everybody, isn't it? So anyway, thanks a lot for all coming along to help me test it out, and hopefully see you tomorrow night. Let's see.